A tragic and commonplace sight outside school mass shootings. People placing flowers and teddy bears nearby.
What I say about people like her is she could be right at home in a homeless shelter, or she could be right at home in the Oval Office.
Friends of victims visiting, asking again why this could happen.
What has the world lost with her being taken from us?
A powerhouse.
Jim and Monica Lee knew the head of Covenant School, Catherine Kuntz, among the 3 adult victims shot and killed, in addition to 3 students.
Just a wonderful human being who obviously was rocking it at the school and probably protecting when it happened.
Police say the shooter, a 28-year-old former student of the same school, parked outside and barged into the building by shooting up the front door after 10 a.m. on Monday.
This church building was a target of the shooter, but we have no information at present to indicate that the shooter was specifically targeting any one of the 6 individuals.
Police received 911 calls at 10:13 a.m. Officers responded within minutes. 5 police officers clearing out students and staff to safety. Moments later, hearing gunfire, they approach, then confront the suspect. Nashville's police saying the shooter legally purchased 7 guns over a 2-year period. Investigators recovering 3 of those off the suspect, including a .556 caliber high-velocity rifle, adding the suspect's parents didn't know how many weapons the shooter owned.
We know that they felt that she had 1 weapon and that she sold it. She was under care, doctor's care, for an emotional disorder. Law enforcement knew nothing about the treatment she was receiving, but her parents felt that she should not own weapons. They were under the impression that when she sold the 1 weapon that she did not own anymore.
In Tennessee's nearby Capitol, gun control activists decried the latest mass shooting on Tuesday.
We need action. Yes. We need more than words.
A lawmaker whose district includes the school says the state recently relaxed gun laws.
Yeah, we're going in the opposite direction in this state. There are no red flag laws. We passed constitutional carry last year, and we are actually running bills right now to try and make it even easier for people to get a hold of guns.
Republicans like Tennessee Governor Bill Lee reject calls for stronger gun regulations, saying criminals do not follow laws. Instead, they blame mental illness and tout beefing up school security.
There will come a time to ask how a person could do this. There will come a time to discuss and debate policy. But this is not a time for hate or rage.
State Senator Heidi Campbell says she doesn't see Republican supermajorities in Tennessee embracing gun control anytime soon.
This state is one of the most liberal, I say ironically, states for gun laws, and I think that this shooting is not surprising.
Unsurprisingly, unearthing more American grief at a school.
She would just find those kids that were, kind of the underdogs, and just, make that special connection with them, because she knew every kid in God's eyes had equal value.
Again, something we've reported on before, but important to emphasize, police are aware of social media messaging, an exchange between an acquaintance of the shooter and the shooter prior to this tragedy happening. The shooter expressing suicidal ideations on Instagram, also telling this acquaintance that something bad was going to happen, but making an oblique reference to it, and then saying that they would likely be all over the news, and emphasizing the point in all caps, saying, quote, "This is not a joke." Veronica?
Just so sad. The whole thing is just so sad. John Moen reporting live for us from Nashville, Tennessee.